Ryan Songalia here with undefeated junior middleweight prospect Robert the Tiger Terry. We're here at your gym here in Bayonne, New Jersey. First off, tell me about this. The last time I saw you, you scored a first round knockout. You got back in the ring after your first time on TV. You got a draw with a very good fighter. First off, tell me about that fight. You got the draw. It was your first time on TV. Do you feel that it was a fair decision, or that you should have got the decision there?
Well, I feel like you know what? I'm gonna say that yeah, it was a draw. I'm gonna say it was a draw because I know that I could have did much better. So I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll say it was a draw. But the thing is, I learned a valuable lesson after that match. Although I feel like I went in there half a man because in camp I got injured in camp, like 2 weeks out, you know. So, but I feel like I didn't have enough time to adapt. So it was a lot of pressure on me. But at the same time, I don't want to make no mistakes or no hiccups that I came across. And you know, I feel like I know I could have did a lot better than what I showed. A lot of people seeing that I could have did this, I could have did that. But shout out to the Dominican kid. He was really good. He was a really great fighter himself. But I know for sure that I don't feel like I was 100%. The fight went like that. It was just like it was a wild experience. The worst thing for me was getting hurt in camp. You know, I was going through a lot of difficulties. I had a hiccup with my shoulder, with one of my shoulders. But that was then, you know. A lot of mental played on me a lot too going into that fight. And but I feel like it was a draw. I think I'm gonna say it was a draw. I'm gonna say it was a draw also because I feel like I could have did way better, and I feel like I'm way better than that. But it's a learning lesson for me at the end of the day.
So do you want to run it back?
I would love to run it back. Definitely, because the things that I worked on afterwards, you know, I just felt like, damn, I wish I had a little more time to kind of like adapt to the fact. Although I was injured, I still feel like I could adapt in different ways that would have benefited me. But you know, it was a learning lesson at the end of the day. It was a learning lesson.
You know, like one of the things that's interesting is that I think since people hadn't really seen you, they saw your record, maybe they think, oh, he's not a big puncher. You showed in that fight you can punch. You're a real puncher. I've seen you knock guys out. Do you think that it might actually be harder now that people have seen you and know that your record is actually the same, even though you're undefeated, that you have a lot more power, that you're a lot better fighter than some of these guys who fight nobodies and then they have 10 wins, 10 knockouts?
I mean, they'll say that about me, about you know, maybe he can't punch, but I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like they might say that about me, but I feel like I try to stay under the radar because I feel like it's more of a game for me to surprise everyone. I want to surprise everyone. I want to keep surprising them. So if they feel like that about me, that's a plus. That's great, you know. So if they really believe that, I feel like that's a benefit for me, you know. So, you know, I go in there and I don't try to knock them out, but if it comes and I see it that it come, I'm gonna try to take advantage of it. But if they believe I can't punch, then that's on them. And then you know, if they see that I can punch, then it's like, you know, they gonna be in the roof of awakening, like.
That's true. November 11th. You're back in the ring. Tell me about that. You're fighting Newark, not too far from where you're from in Jersey City. Tell me about that. What do you want to show in this upcoming fight?
Oh, I just want to showcase. I want to showcase my talent. I want to work on a lot of different things. Some things we've been working on new things. I'm not gonna say anything. You guys got to tune in and see. I'm gonna surprise everyone. You know, I'm gonna show a lot of people something that, you know, things that they never knew that I was able to do before, and this is gonna be much better for me. You know, it's gonna be one good night, one hell of a night, and everyone should just tune into this fight. So,
and lastly, I want to ask you about the fight coming up this weekend. Canelo Alvarez against Charlo. It's one of the biggest fights of the year. How do you see that going?
Well, honestly, it all depends on how each fighter come in. You know, we seen Charlo at his best. We seen Canelo at his best. We want to see who's gonna come in at their best. We obviously gonna feel like, you know, both of them gonna come in at their best if we say that. But if that don't happen, you know, it'll be like a one-sided way. So.
Charlo's moving up 2 weight classes. You think that can impact him?
That could be a benefit for him. It could be a benefit for him because you don't know how he is in camp as far as with losing weight. I feel like he's a pretty strong guy, so I think he could maintain himself at that weight. But it don't necessarily have to be a downside for him. You know, it could be a positive for him. You know, he can surprise everyone. But it's definitely gonna be a test. You know, he's going up against Canelo. Well, Canelo.
If I gave you a chip right now, $1 million chip, and you got to place it on the table, either Charlo or Canelo, where are you placing that?
I would say Canelo by decision. Yeah.
But it's close.
Like I said, it depends on how they come in. That's what it's all gonna come down to. How they come into the fight. He got to be 100% there. Canelo has to be 100% there. They both. It depends on how they come in with their game plan, and you know, no hiccups, no injuries, no nothing. You know, that's what it's gonna come down to. You know, but I got the edge of Canelo because he's the A side, and then I think Charlo got a lot of weight on him because this is like a big fight for him. You know, Canelo is like, this will be a game for Charlo. He got a lot on him, but it could also be a benefit for him. You don't know how he's training, how he's thinking. It's all about how he's thinking and how he's training. That's what it's going to come down to.
Last question. People, they might be trying to take a vacation. They can, a good place to go is Jersey City. If they have one place to eat in Jersey City, what do you recommend?
To eat or just
to eat?
Everything.
Or if you have other tips for
in Jersey City
City tourists?
I'm gonna say, just go to ringside. You go there. Something it's a good vibe, nice, a good energy. Shout out to Mario.
What do you order? What's the best thing to order there?
You want me to give you my cheat meal, huh? Nah, they got a pretty good variety of foods there. I like Caribbean food, so when I go in there, I get the oxtails. But they do it like in a wine sauce. It's like some type of wine sauce, but it's really good. I highly recommend it to people that like oxtails or things like that. I like it. They give you it's a big. You just got to go there and try it out. A lot of people go there for drinks.
We can get the Ryan Songalia special and go get 2 white manas and then go across the street and get a zombie.
Oh yeah,
get a zombie drink.
White Mana's been here for years. That's the spot there, and it's a good vibe too. So everyone goes there to catch up or whatnot, and once you go in there, you feel it in there. The music is a good vibe. Everyone is talking, nice conversation. You see a lot of people that you might run into people that you ain't see in a great while. So I recommend ringside.
There we go. Robert Terry, junior middleweight prospect, November 11th, Robert Treat Hotel. We'll see you in the ring.